hand it to him?
No, no, it's yours.
Sign there for it, please.
Let me do.
Just your
Right.
name and then sign over there.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Great. All right. Thank you. And in my hands now are the records that my friend has just handed for me.
So I'm outside Newspaper House with the record of the proceedings at 2010 involving Media24 and myself. Hello? Who am I speaking to? Yes. I'm downstairs with a record of proceeding. It's taken 6 years for me to get this document out of the justice system. The contents are quite interesting. I was put on trial for writing about jazz music in 2010. The contents also go into examination of the music industry, Robbie Jansen, Jimmy Gludlu. And there's some very interesting statements made, for instance, by the senior counsel is recorded as saying that David Robert Lewis identifies with the plight of the persecuted. In fact, he's become one of them. And I really want to question people as to who they are and what this guy thinks this world is all about. I find it very racist. I find this a very damning document. For instance, I wasn't allowed to call any witnesses. I wasn't represented. They attacked my credibility on the basis of my opposition to apartheid. They've attacked me on the basis of my writing, my career in the struggle press. And the independent group of newspapers are also mentioned during the proceedings, as is obviously the respondents who are Media24. The document also records their statements about the Truth Commission. It records my damning investigation into their role during apartheid. And Kahanovitz's poo-pooing of this whole thing as an invention. I've merely invented this whole racist system in order to aggrandize and sort of boost my own case. So I was just thinking maybe I could meet someone, we could chat over coffee or something, just to get a sense of what it is that we're dealing with. Because the next thing I am going to be doing is obviously handing over copies to the South African Police Service, National Prosecution Service, because it was an irregular proceeding where the person who adjudicated the case the outcome is I lost this case because the judge himself was in business with the other party. It was an irregular proceeding. I wasn't represented. I wasn't allowed to call any witnesses. They were allowed to have several different versions of events. I wasn't allowed to amend my documents. I was taken to task with regards to various evidence which is not admissible. There's a report which is not admissible. It was never submitted at a meeting called by one of the managers. It was not admissible as evidence of any sort. Green Market Square busker, and I've got in my possession here, after 6 years of trying to get the records of a irregular proceeding. Yeah. Just feel the weight of this.
But the weight of it can't really be measured in grams, man. This is
It can't be measured in grams. It's six years that it's taken to get this bloody thing.